Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's get this camera situated here. Hello, Facebook family and friends. Hi, Bonita Spinner. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hi. I look super cute. Thank you. I am sitting in, you know what? I don't even know which name of the hotel I'm sitting in right now, but I'm in a hotel down in Norfolk, Virginia at a women's conference. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let me turn it around and give you a quick glimpse of where I am. I am on the 18th floor. We're right at the water side. And yeah, isn't that gorgeous? It's a beautiful day. We're in Norfolk, Virginia for the First Baptist Church of Glenarden's Remade by Grace Women's Conference. That's where I am today. For the next 2 days, I will be here. Isn't it beautiful? I love that we're right here at the water side. We can just pop out, cross the street, and be on the water. Isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful. So, yeah, I'm here, as I said, for the First Baptist Church of Glenarden Remade by Grace Retreat, and it is Wednesday, so we do midweek motivation every Wednesday at 5:30. And y'all know by now, if I don't do anything else, I am consistent with being here at 5:30 on Facebook Live to do midweek motivation. Hi, Beverly. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so we're here. Let me tell y'all, whenever you get ready to go on retreats and, you know, things of the like, you know, vacations, whatever it is, the dynamics of getting out of the house. Hi, Andy. Thank you so much for watching. The dynamics for getting out of the house and getting to your destination can be crazy sometimes. It could be hair-raising. It could be aggravating and frustrating. So as we were leaving the house yesterday, as we left home yesterday, heading towards, at that time, we were heading to Bible study. And then from Bible study, I was supposed to be heading to my First Lady's house to get with her so that we could get ready for the retreat that I am currently on. Our car broke down. Yeah, blank, crickets. Car broke down. So we did not make it to Bible study, but guess what? Even though we had car trouble, I made a phone call, and I'm gonna tell you, the angels that rushed to our rescue was just phenomenal. Lewis and Mary Beasley, they came and they sat with us while we waited for the tow truck to come, and then they deposited me with my niece Christina so that I could go, you know, and get connected with my First Lady Julia, and then they took care of my husband. I am so grateful for the angels that were placed in our path yesterday in the form of Lewis and Mary Beasley and Christina Chamberlain. I tell you, and we couldn't even be mad. We couldn't even get upset about the fact that the car broke down, because listen, whenever you're getting ready to go away and do things, and whenever, especially when you're doing things that are centered around spiritual renewal, you know, and getting closer to, you know, refreshing your relationship with Christ, you're always going to run into some hiccups. You're always going to run into something that's going to try to distract you, and it's going to try to dissuade you from doing what you need to do. But I'm so glad that, you know, my husband and I and Mary and Lewis and Christina, we and all of us, we just made it over that hump. And I got down to my First Lady's house, and, you know, I spent the night with her, and then we got up this morning, had a beautiful ride, a wonderful ride down here to Norfolk, to the retreat place, the site. And I could not believe that I am still at a loss for exactly which hotel I'm in. But for you, Andy and Beverly, I'm going to turn the camera back around so you guys can see my beautiful view out this window. We are on the 18th floor. It's where our room is right now. And we are kind of in a break between now, and we have dinner at 7 o'clock. So yeah, this is where we are. Waterside here in Norfolk, Virginia. Hi, Serena Kincaid. Williams, thank you so much for watching. We're waving at you up there in Asheville, North Carolina. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I am very, very happy to be here at this retreat, even though we had the car trouble. You know, listen, all things do still work together for our good. And I know that the car situation will be worked out just like it was last night, that we got a ride, and so our car will be fixed in its proper time. Hi, Vonetta. I thank you for watching. So yeah, we are here. This is day one of the Women's Conference for First Baptist Church of Glenarden, Remade by Grace Retreat. Today is day one, and so we started at about noon, pretty much, and then we've met some wonderful ladies thus far. Wonderful ladies, as my first lady has been asked to be a guide, you know, for a group of ladies over these 3 days that we're spending together. So after each of our group sessions, the group of ladies that have been assigned to my first lady, it'll be 7 of us. We'll all get together and we will chat about the session that we just came out of, you know, the nuggets that we took away from it, you know, what the Lord was speaking to our spirit during those sessions. Hi, Shanika Irving, thank you for watching. And so, yeah, I'm excited about this group that we're with, and we had lunch together, the 7 of us, and it was just fantastic. Hi, Lena Franklin, thank you for joining. It was just fantastic. First Lady, you know, asked us some questions and she facilitated a discussion with us about, you know, what we were expecting from the retreat, and, you know, and those type of things, some of the challenges that we've had in our life that we can pray with each other about. And we really got to know each other on an initial basis today, because it's day one. We've just met each other, and we had a great lunch. So that was wonderful. And so the theme that they have over at First Baptist for the year is doing life together. So the retreat is remade by grace, and the theme for the church is doing life together. So as we have embarked upon this retreat this weekend, these couple of days, we are really understanding that in order to do life together, we have to be remade. We have to be remade by the grace of God in order to effectively do life together. And First Lady broke the word together down to get her. We're trying to do life in a fashion that we can get each other to rise to our finest conclusion, to step outside of the box, to do those things that we didn't think we could do, to move outside of our comfort zone, to hear the voice of the Lord and say yes, you know, to some of those things that we never thought we could do. We're doing life together. We're going to get her to get outside of her comfort zone and do something different. So it has definitely been challenging thus far, and like I said, we have sat and we've opened up some things about ourselves and became vulnerable in some places, because we're talking to women that we've never met before. You know, in the group that I'm in, the only person that I know is my First Lady. The only person that she knows is me. So as we have gathered together with these other 5 ladies, we're getting to know each other on a much deeper level. So we are very excited about it, and I was excited about the questions, the line of questions, and the discussion that we were able to have while we were having lunch together today. It was absolutely wonderful. Hi, Cheryl Newton. Thank you for watching. Olivia Hennett, thank you so much for watching. Hi, Olivia. I'm going to spell around here real quick because I want to ask my First Lady. I'm not calling any names. I'm asking my First Lady if she wants to say hello to you ladies, to the whole Facebook group. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Hey, ladies.
Did you hear? At least say hello to Olivia.
Hello, Livy.
And I'm sure Olivia, you know whose voice that is, right? Okay, so yeah, we're talking about doing life together, and so we are here to support one another, encourage one another, even to challenge one another, to get outside of our comfort zone, do things that we're not accustomed to doing, as we are even just having someone that we can talk to. Hi, Apostle Coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. just having someone that we can talk to about doing life, about our life, as we are, and have people to feed into and speak into our life, and we have to begin to get to know people and spend time with people so that we'll be comfortable with sharing bits and pieces of ourselves that we haven't been comfortable with sharing before, right? So the passage of scripture that they are using for doing life together is Acts 2, verse 42. And it says, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, in the breaking of bread, and in prayers. And so the session that we just came out of, one of the ministers from First Baptist, she broke that thing down a little bit and talked about how, as we are gathering together, trying to do life together, that we, the components that will help us be successful is that we have to continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. We have to read the word of God. We have to make sure that everything that we're doing is lined up with the word. We have to fellowship, know that we're not in these ships by ourselves as we're trying to do life. We have to fellowship. We have to speak to each other and speak into each other's lives, letting each other know that you're not in the ship alone. You're not walking this life alone. Someone is either gone before you, walking along beside you, or will soon be coming up behind you that we need to speak life to. So we're not in this ship alone. We need to fellowship around the apostles' doctrine. And in the breaking of bread, just spending time together over a meal. In times past, when you would eat together, you were breaking a covenant. You were cutting a covenant as you sat down and ate with each other. And so that's what we do today. We love to eat, right? We love to eat. It's a necessity of life, right? My first lady say, yes, Lord, we love to eat. And so we are, again, partaking in one of these 5 very critical things. Hi, Lori Thomas. Thank you so much for watching, Sissy. So as we are doing the continuing steadfastly around the apostles' doctrines and fellowship and breaking of bread and in prayers, as we continue to learn each other, we're praying for each other. We're asking God to really speak into the heart of all of the ladies who are on the retreat this weekend. We do come with an expectation, even though sometimes we may not even be able to verbalize those expectations. We do come with one. You don't go on a trip and not expect something. You don't go on a retreat and really expect nothing, even if it's no more than just God, revive me, restore me in some areas. You come expecting something. And First Lady Trina, who was the First Lady of First Baptist Church of Glenard, she stressed the fact that, we're not just going to be sitting and having various speakers speak to us, but this weekend, all of the ladies will be praying with and speaking into each other's lives. Hi, Apostle Coffin, I'm waving at you. We will be speaking into each other's lives and over these next 3 days. So we are definitely excited about all that the Lord will say to us while we're here. And we have, been encouraged to carry our journals with us and to journal things along the way, because we do have that expectation. Hi, Elisha Mitchell. Michelle, thank you for watching. Ginger Cummings. Hi, Ginger Cummings. Pate, thank you so much for watching. And listen, Ginger, I am so excited about the reunion that's coming up next month. Hopefully you'll be there for the reunion, the class reunion. I'm coming this year, and I cannot wait to see all of my classmates that, I did not graduate with, but we went through 12 years, 11 and a half, I guess, years of school together before I left Pine Tops. I hope I'll see you there. So yeah, that's what we're doing here in Norfolk, Virginia, these 3 days, guys. We're here at the First Baptist Church of Glenarden Remade by Grace Retreat, and we are excited about all that God will say and all that He will do in our lives over these next few days. And for those who have just joined, I am going to flip the camera and show you outside my window. I am on the 18th floor, right across from the water side. We can just walk across the street and hang out at some of the restaurants over there and just enjoy being here in Norfolk, Virginia, as we are being revived and refreshed, and relationships are being built with other ladies, other women of God, and as we are being challenged, to do life together. to do life together. Let me turn it back around. So yeah, this is not, I'm on location, as they say. I'm on location today, and so I did not have a script that I was using to come before you today. But as I always do every Wednesday at 5:30, I'm gonna do Facebook Live, whether I have a script or not. So I thank you guys so very much for joining the Facebook Live today. I think I have shared with you I'm going to share for this setting. Now, as we move forward throughout the rest of today, actually we're going to go down at 7 o'clock for dinner with the entire group. And then I think we're going to hear from one of our speakers. And I think it is just so phenomenally awesome that we'll be hearing from one of this lady who I worked with years and years and years ago, not knowing that, she was a speaker as well. But I'm excited about hearing from her, and maybe I'll get a chance to get up close and personal and remind her of when we spent time together at the control board. Yeah, it's amazing the lives, the paths that you'll cross as you go forth throughout your life. You never think that you'll run into these people again. And here I am getting ready to see Dr. Newman again. Hi, Barbie. Thank you for joining. Yeah, and so, yeah, I think her name is Dr. Spinner, is going to be one of the speakers. And she basically, the whole doing life together, she does life with the other two speakers. And so the three of them are going to come, and they're going to share with us throughout these next 2 days about how they do life together. And these ladies have done some phenomenal things. They're on boards, and they have started foundations, and they have businesses that are big and booming. And so I'm really looking forward to hearing from them and how they do life together. So that's what we're doing here in Norfolk, Virginia over the next rest of today and the next 2 days. So I might pop back on, periodically, just to give y'all an update on where we are and what's going on and the things that, we've heard up to that point. So that's going to conclude. This is going to conclude today's Midweek Motivation. I'm going to turn the camera back around as I say to you all that you would enjoy the rest of your beautiful day wherever you are up and down this East Coast. I believe everybody that has joined today is on the East Coast. Enjoy the rest of your day, as I will do the same here in beautiful, sunny Norfolk, Virginia, on the waterfront. And listen, as I close, what I always say to you guys, I'll say it again. Listen, let's continue to make this our season to live out our reason. Be authentically you. Love you guys, and I'll chat with you later. Bye-bye.